want in a special way to welcome you to this function. This function, Honorable Minister, is entitled Transforming Agri-Food Systems to Generate Wealth for All.
Our goal should be to make the food systems serve all Malawians equitably. Our goal should be to make the food systems generate wealth for all Malawians. And our goal should be to have all Malawians access to health diets that are produced and procured sustainably.
If there's anything that this country needs to grapple more with, is how to attain food security. And by extension, how we can even feed the region and the continent. If you look at the challenges that we face as a country, in terms of the inflation levels that we are having, and by extension, the high interest stress that have to conform to the inflation levels. We sort food issues in Malawi, our economy will just go up there. So this is very, very key for us to have a discussion around.
So number one is basically to indicate that in the inauguration conference, His Excellency the President Dr. Lazarus Chakwera launched the annual MAPCC and called for championing the food system transformation agenda as agreed during the United Nations Food System Summit, UNFSS, in September 2021, with an overarching strategy objective of building healthier, sustainable, and equitable food system for better Malawi. I'm pleased to report that Malawi is a shining example in the continent, being one of the 5 countries that has taken concrete actions beyond the UNFSS pathways to a national investment plan. Malawi has a draft food system strategy and investment plan that embrace a food systems approach for people, climate, and nutrition.
We want to have a documentary in terms of some of the food systems initiatives that are taking place in this nation.
Malawi has made great strides in transforming its agri-food systems by adopting sustainable practices that reduce environmental impact and increase productivity.
Our lab, the Food Systems for Nutrition Innovation Lab, has been working in Malawi since 2021. However, our team has been working in Malawi since 2012 as part of the Nutrition Innovation Lab. We worked very closely with LUNAR in that program in developing the first dietetics program. With respect to our current lab, which is the Food Systems for Nutrition Innovation Lab, our objectives are to support rigorous research for development to generate evidence on potentially scalable, nutrition-sensitive food systems technologies and practices, support capacity enhancements and generate new knowledge and support teaching and training around such knowledge, and engage with public and private sector to catalyze scaling and uptake of nutrition-sensitive innovations.
In our work together with our partner districts, Dedza, Chigwawa, and Mzimba, we were really surprised and also positively surprised by how much wealth, knowledge the districts already have, how much experience there already is. So one of our main lessons learned and also encouragements to all actors here in the room is to really harvest and to work together with the districts and with the experiences that are already there, with the solutions that are already present in the districts, to use them to further your joint goals as Malawi.
We are at the moment implementing a program that is trying to support government in creating 251,000 jobs for the youth. These are the programs that we're implementing in 14 districts under 4 ADDs in collaboration with Malawi government and different implementing partners. We believe that at the end of implementing of this program, government should be able to see a number of youth moving into the agriculture sector to implement different kind of programs, including on-farm activities, agro-processing, value addition, as well as offering different kind of services and activities that are found in the agriculture sector.
For us to commercialize agriculture in Malawi, no one can do it alone. To increase productivity, no one can do it alone. And us as a bank, we do understand our part as a catalyst. Development partners, all the partners that play part into the agriculture, you can partner with us to make it commercially viable in growing and supporting the food systems in Malawi. For our farmers and all those in the value chain of agriculture, you have the right partner to talk to, and we have got outside, we have a pavilion where we can talk to, you can talk to us, and we give you more details. Thank you very much, Honorable Minister.
We are talking about transforming agri-food systems. It means agri-food systems have been there. We want to transform. So there are elements within that coordinated network where we should touch and transform. And environmental issues are one of them. So we believe that our rivers will give us more water with your indulgence, with your leadership. It will give us more water for us to irrigate, for us to have lots of water for hydropower and other things.
This year's theme resonates perfectly with our aspirations in our Malawi 2063 vision of agri-food system transformation. A reflection on agri-food system transformation is important as we continue to pursue agriculture productivity and commercialization goals in the context of climate change shocks, which have been increasing in its frequency and intensity. For your information, we have witnessed 19 floods and 7 severe droughts over the last 5 decades. These adverse climate conditions have worsened food security in this country and undermined the country's efforts to transform food systems sustainability. Let us leverage this unique opportunity to advance the Malawi's 2063 agenda. With these remarks, I now declare the 2024 MAPCC officially opened. May the Lord bless you all. Thank you so much.
So this panel discussion is meant really to look at the status of the country-specific initiatives, pathways, and actions that Malawi has implemented to transform its agri-food systems.
For us to transform, it has to be knowledge-based.
The objective of this session should not just be to discuss the concrete actions, but rather we need to discuss and extract things, or rather items that we can actually follow up and implement so that we transform our agri-food systems.
Now, ability to formulate an effective venture team, as we're going to commercialization, high-performing venture team.
And one thing that was so clear, it was about the transformer. Once knowledge is generated, it has to be transformed at the extension level for it to get to the distribution. That shows the key role that extension has when we are talking about the agriculture food systems transformation.
Let's
work to have at least basic irrigation facilities wherever we can do farming, more especially where we are doing mega farming. That's the shift that we are having.
Kuchokera ku ulangizi kudzera kuboma pansi pa agriculture office malingu ndi IPA takhala tikulandira uphungu kudzera kwa alangizi maka pa nkhani ya kugwiritsa ntchito ulangizi wa makono pa ulimi wathu maka kudzala mbewu za makono.
We are also offering equipment financing. So we have a vehicle and asset financing offering in Standard Bank, and I know most of the other commercial banks also have that offering.
In terms of the numerical highlights, you'll find that our women constitute more than 70% of the farmers in the country.
I started farming in 2020 with almost nothing, 70,000 kwacha. I visited banks. They asked me for collateral. So think of a graduate who is coming from the university, and you're telling him to bring a collateral on the table. Is that fair?
Now, I think we need to change the mindset. It's not government, it's not National Planning Commission that will implement the projects, it's us. We should be asking ourselves, what role will I play to make sure that whatever we've defined in the Malawi 2063 and in the first 10-year implementation plan gets to be done?
Our distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, those are just highlights in terms of the recommendations on those sub-themes which we have been discussing since yesterday. And I'm sure our analysts are going to refine and consolidate them further so that they become into much more refined practical actions and also policy recommendations.
For us in the ministry, we have a very vibrant planning division. We are operating in an open government. Our ministry is an open ministry. Let's work together. I'm stressing the point, let's work together, because in togetherness we can achieve more. President Chakwera talks about making progress and building on the progress. So we are making progress, right, but let's build upon it. It's not time to lose hope. It's not time to start lamenting. It's time to say, we have been doing this, but how best can we do it? That's the transformation of agri-food systems. How best? But lamenting will not assist us. On behalf of the Minister, the Secretary for Agriculture, declare this conference on agri-food systems officially closed. Thank you so much.